I'm Mara Shabata, reporting for WORLDwrite. We're here in Stratford, East London, to find out what people think about the forthcoming royal wedding in Britain.
I think so. It's taxpayers' money waste. Sorry about that.
I think it's quite good that they're having a wedding, but I don't think that's really necessary to make such a big deal about it. And I don't really believe the monarchy because they don't really have a lot of status. So they're just there really.
Personally, I just think it's a waste of time. It's just pointless.
Why so?
It's just a whole day of doing nothing, watching people get married. My parents' wedding wasn't publicised, so why should theirs?
So do you support the monarchy?
No.
Why not?
To be honest, I just don't see the point in it. It's just people sitting down and getting paid for no reason. When the money could go to better uses, for example, other stuff like coming to me. People work hard for their money, so why should they use their money for their wedding?
Hi, so what do you think about the royal wedding?
Well, I don't mind the royal wedding, but at the moment, everybody is talking about it and it's getting on my nerves. We're going to start hating the poor girl. And she ain't done nothing yet.
So do you yourself support the monarchy then?
I don't know if I support them. Couldn't care less one way or the other.
I'm really looking forward to it. My sister and I are going to go to London to cheer them on and be amongst all the people who are in the same vein as hopefully me and my sister and really enjoy it.
I think it's nice that we have the bank holiday weekend. I think everyone appreciates that extra Friday and Monday off. Again, I wasn't around for the first royal wedding with Prince Charles and Diana, so it's interesting to see. I don't know if I'll personally watch it myself. I'm not really into all of the hype at the moment about it. I'm glad they're getting married, that they're happy, and that's about it.
So you support the wedding? Does that mean you're a monarchist?
No, I'm not a monarchist. Again, it's nice that they're getting married, but I'm not necessarily into the whole monarchy. I just feel that it's something that we're kind of forced into worshipping in a sense.
Okay, so do you think there's a problem within British society in that, say, one group of people just are waving their flags and the other group of people are just being cynical in some way? What are your thoughts on that?
I feel that there's a kind of obligation to wave your flags. And then because you're not doing it doesn't necessarily mean that you are being cynical. That stereotype is just given because you're not into the monarchy.
I actually don't care about the royal wedding. I just get a bank holiday, that's all I care about really.
It's a great event and royal wedding is a very famous event. I think a lot of people from whole of the world are coming to celebrate this event.
So do you support the monarchy?
It's okay, you know.
I think it's a fantastic occasion. Rather long overdue, if you ask me, in my personal opinion. I also think that it is needed in this day and age, in the current economic climate that we're in. The British public's morale, their self-esteem are slightly low. So in terms of boosting it up, I think the timing couldn't be better. I think one of the best things that come out of the coalition government recently is an announcement made by Prime Minister David Cameron in terms of allowing to celebrate or to mark an event for the royal wedding. I mean, certainly my friends and I, because we work in catering, we run several catering business, we are selling scones and clotted cream to mark the royal wedding, to mark the royal wedding.
Personally, I don't care. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I don't care.
I don't care.
It's irrelevant to my life, not helping my life, so...
Yeah, this is irrelevant.
They don't do nothing for us, so why should we do anything for them? We're not supporting them. They're just anybody to us.
Do you think as a nation we're really crazy about the monarchy in general?
Yeah, I don't know why, because this country's shit, the government's shit, everything's shit, so yeah.
They're shit.
Getting married, people get married every fucking day, like, who gives a fuck that they're getting married? Like.
The royal wedding, I'm thinking they're spending too much money, and there is people that can't even afford to buy a plot or pasta or something for the kids. You know, they're making money off us, and then they complain they don't have enough money for the bills, and they're spending millions for a wedding. So I think they're taking a bit on the piece. They're taking the piece of us.
I think as well as like the next person or 90% of the population, everyone's happy to get the day off. So that's really what it's about. But I mean, obviously it's a big mark. It's a big mark in history. it's not in people's main interest. Not everybody wants to know. You could ask, I don't know, 8 or 10 people on the road now, they probably wouldn't really have too much passion about it. But as again, it's still one part of the history, but the media are covering it a lot more than I believe they should have, whereas other things are going on, obviously, that we do know about world events that are happening. It's got a bit of excess coverage, more coverage than it possibly needs, to be honest. Go back into what's around us now, a lot of people are struggling. Economic crisis is all-time low, petrol prices are all-time high. If it's affecting us, like, I mean, it's kind of throws it in your face. It does, to me, it accumulates a negative impact. It's not the right time for saying, especially splashing so much cash as well. The country's in need. The country's obviously feeling the pain, obviously, of what's going on in the financial times at the moment. So it's probably come at the worst time, if anything. But as I said, it's something they're trying to celebrate at the moment, obviously, to try and take your focus away from everything else that's happening. It's not blinding the majority of the public.
Well, I'm not a monarchist. I very much believe in weddings, but I believe that they should be between two people that love each other, and it shouldn't necessarily be such a heterosexual celebration.
Personally, in my own opinion, I don't really like them very much. I don't feel that they do a lot for this country, and, you know, what do they do for us?
I'm not against weddings, but maybe it shouldn't be so expensive, and yeah.
I'm quite indifferent towards the royals, but because there's going to be a big celebration happening in London, I'm quite excited about that, and so are all my friends.
Does that mean you're a monarchist?
Oh no, definitely not. As I said, I'm quite indifferent in comparison to where I come from, which is China, where we have a totalitarian system. I think they're quite benign. You know, it's very hard to see why we still have an institution like that when we're living in modern times where we're trying to promote democracy abroad.
I'm not interested. I'm really not bothered about it. I've got more important things to worry about. I do believe that they've had their day now. I'm a Republican, I'm not a monarchist at all, and I think they should go. Republican means a democratically elected president who only serves for about 5 years, not somebody who inherits a title. I mean, I don't think they do anything for the country, to be quite honest.
I'm Mara Shabata, reporting for Worldwrite.
My name is Tikuli Sulo, reporting for Worldwrite.